Good evening, Professor. My name is Kushal Patel. My student ID is 101378751, and my partner in this group assignment is Meha Modi, and her student ID is 101371431. Today, I am going to explain my assignment 1. So, me and my partner Meha just divided the task as you show in the status report. User entity, post, and CRUD operation is done by me, and that create read is done by me, and update delete is going to done by Meha. So I will show you my code which I did in the IntelliJ. First of all, this is the user service in which my application property is here and the server port is 8182. After that, my admin password and username and password is showing over here. Then if I run the user service application, it will show all the test over here. Okay. So yeah, you can see it over here. The test results are working for the user application test. Now, if we go to test results, you can see all the test results are over here. All tests four are passed. This is for user service. If we go to post, searching main Java and post service application, and if you go to resources and application properties, you can see this another server is running on port 8283, and this is the MongoDB connection for the post service controller. Controller. If you want to test the file, go here and the Java src test post service application does test. So we going to test this. We are going test of post service application.java, and afterwards we'll look into the comment service which is done by Meha, but I'll explain it, and afterward Meha will explain the Docker composition and data postman. It's taking little bit time to initialize test.
So my comment service application is over here, and we have public class comment service application in there. Then we have a comment controller, and that is the API for request mapping for the comment controller, and it does the fetching of the API. Next thing is, if we go on to the test, we have comment service application tests in there, which has if we run that, and it's just taking some time to run. It is installing all of my tests which are done here. We have a mock MVC comment repository, and all of them are private. But Mongo Express have started and the container is running. We have our GBC Spring Social Group 22 running, and user services are also running. MongoDB is also running, but the Mongo Express is exited. It's not working even if I stop the user service and MongoDB one. This is my localhost 81 port 8182, and if I run MongoDB one, it has port 27617. And this is my user services. I'm running my user services, which is also running. It has port 8182 again for the user services. And this is my post for the services, command services, and user services on Postman, but and all of their APIs are 8182. This is my user services running, and we have our Dockerfile user over here, Dockerfile post, and post services, post controller.java. So, which has post mapping API, post mapping is there. If I paste that into the Postman and the port is 8182, I'm just sending the request to run this. It's just taking some time to run the API. And here it is run, and it's showing the internal server error, the 500 internal server error. Our user services is running